Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's video. My name is Onyii. So in this video I'll be doing a get ready with me. I decided to do a get ready with me story time. So I'm going to be sharing with you a story about how I and my cousin almost got kidnapped. So that's what this video is about. Before I even start, let me tell you guys, I am not a professional makeup artist, okay? If you're a professional makeup artist, don't come for me in the comment section. I just know vaguely how to apply makeup on my face. I am not a professional. I don't do it step by step, and I just always make sure that it turns out well. So if you're a professional makeup artist, maybe you should turn off your makeup artist eyes, because you might be screaming or more while you're watching this thing, because you guys, the way I apply my makeup. Let me start with my story. So there was this one time I came back from school. I was in boarding school. That was in secondary school. So I was in secondary school. So I came home. I went to my auntie's house. So, and that was the time when kidnapping was very rampant in Nigeria. Kidnapping, abduction, you know, all this trafficking in persons. That was when trafficking in persons, they were always doing this nap tip advert on the television. Like, it was very rampant then. When we were in school, the teachers were always telling us, be careful. That was even when we were taught that if a stranger comes close to you and is asking you a question, you shouldn't answer that person, because there were some people that just because they responded to the stranger, some kind of medicine got them and they followed the kidnappers or something. So it was very, very rampant then. This particular day, my auntie did not come home early. She came really late, and where they lived, it was still a developing area. Like, it was an estate. People had already started building, but it was full of uncompleted buildings and bushes. It's only few people that had the funds that had completed their houses and were living. And that kind of place, once you enter your house, you lock your gates, and there were not much people living there because it was mostly residential areas. Now all these places that have maybe like 5-story buildings where there are different families. So that day my auntie was running late. She now called us, and then phone snatchers were very rampant in that area. Once it gets dark, you will not see anybody outside again. So my auntie was running late. She now called I and my cousin that we should come out of the house and walk towards, because she was coming home, so we should walk towards her so we can meet her halfway, so that all of us will now come home together. And we said okay. It was night, so we just immediately wore our slippers, because I remember we were watching TV that day, and they had just finished that nap tip advert, that trafficking in persons advert. So we now went out. Now as we were walking, everywhere was really dark, and we didn't have any torch with us. It had just stopped raining. So that was how my cousin and I, so as we were walking towards the place where we were supposed to meet my auntie, there was this particular car. All of a sudden it felt like the car was coming towards us, and it was only this car, and it's just one man that was inside the car. The car was coming. We were trying to shift to the side. We were literally entering inside the bush beside us just so the car could pass, but the car kept coming closer to us, like coming towards us. So due to that fear of being kidnapped and fear of everything, so before I knew what was happening, my cousin started running. So me, as confused as I was, I just joined her. So because she left before me, like she started running before me, she was lucky enough, she didn't run too far before she saw a gate that was open. She ran into the gate and locked it. You guys, she locked me out. So as I got closer, the gate was already locked and the car was still coming after me. So you guys, I ran for my life that day. So I just kept running. The car was coming. I kept running. As I was running, the car was coming after me. So at some point I was like, and you guys, I'm not a sports person. Even during sports day in school, I don't used to participate in anything because I don't like running. I don't like all this, anything that will make me lose my breath. I don't like doing it. So, but that day I was running a really long distance that I never prepared for, and it was just it was just a lot. Okay, so At some point I was like, what if I keep running, I just keep quiet, and this person catches up to me and kidnaps me eventually. My cousin doesn't even know that I was still running. Like, she ran into her own safe place and locked the gate. She forgot that we were two, so I was not left alone, and it was just I and this man in the car that was chasing me. So my mind now told me I should just start screaming, so that at least people can know that someone is running outside. But as I started screaming, people started locking their gates and their windows. Like, you could hear people locking their windows, banging their doors and everything. So I was like, at least people heard my voice, right? So I just kept running. So eventually I ran a really long distance that day, but eventually I now saw a gate that was open. Like, the gate was just a little bit open. So I ran into the gate. The first house I saw, the first apartment I saw there, I was banging there. I was begging them, like, with all the sweat. I was just begging them that they should help me, that someone is about to kidnap me. But then I looked back, the car was still coming in. So I was like, this person that is not even scared that I'm already knocking at people's door for them to help me, that this must be a really serious thing. So I was, in my mind, I was just saying my last prayer, because you guys, I was really scared that night, because it was just I outside and I didn't know what was going to happen. I've never had this kind of experience before. I've always heard stories, and they were all scary stories about being kidnapped and everything. So the next thing I saw the man, the car stopped in front of the gate of the house of the compound I entered, and the man came out of the car and started coming towards me. I was shouting, they should please help me. Oh. So the man now ran and came to me and asked me what was going on. I was like, the man was now looking at him with all my sweat. He said that we've been running. Why have we been running? What was chasing us? Was anybody robbing us or anything? I was now confused. In my mind, I was like, is it not you that is chasing us? Like, you're literally the person chasing us now. So I told him we were running because of him. She said, why were we running? So I was not like that we were trying to shift for him while he was passing in that where we even first met, but that he kept coming towards us. He said, but he was trying to avoid the big pothole on the road. That was why he had to follow through that corner where we were standing. So he now started laughing. I was like, so all this while I've been running. And funny enough, it was not his house, like his house that I was knocking at. I was not like, so if this was an actual kidnapper, this is how I would have just transported myself to the dungeon without even me knowing. So after everything, I had to go back home. So that was how I left and started going back to that compound where my cousin ran into. So when I got there, I started knocking. Now nobody was opening the door. She didn't even bother to look for me or whether they kidnapped me or not. So I knocked for them and they opened and she came out. She was not like what eventually happened. I was so angry at her. I was like, so if this is like a real life situation, she would have just like left me there and ran away. She didn't even like tell me that it was time to run or anything. Like, she just took off. And me being in a confused state, I also joined her. And the worst part was when she found a place to enter, I thought she could have at least let me enter too, because like I wasn't really conversant with the area, right? I just came back from school and she was just doing Osondo Aguike. So eventually, by the time we finished, we decided to now continue our journey to go and meet my auntie. Meanwhile, we wasted more than 45 minutes while we were running for our lives. So my aunt eventually called us and was asking us what happened, that she didn't see us on her way, that she's already in the house. Where have we been? So we had to start going back to the house. So when we reached, we registered there. Everybody was laughing, and that was it, though, you guys. But it was really, now I'm even thinking about it, it sounds funny, but that day it was really, really scary, man. Like, I was running with everything in me. You know, in Igbo we say Osondo Aguike. Like, you don't get tired of running for your lives, no matter how stressful it is. You just have to keep running. That was exactly what happened to me that day. I didn't even know what, like, I was just jumping. If you see the injuries, like, I had serious bruises on my leg because at some point I had to drop my slippers became slippery because it rained that day. So I left my slippers and I was running for my life, you guys. It was really serious. You guys, I'm going for a really simple look. I don't use foundation for my makeup anymore. I used to use foundation, but I noticed that anytime I use foundation, I have this tiny rashes on my face, which takes me a while before it clears. So I decided to stop using foundation. Ever since I stopped using foundation, it doesn't happen anymore. So I guess the foundation has something in it that is reacting with my skin. So the only thing remaining now is for me to just apply my compact powder and my lipstick. It's time to apply my compact powder. That's it for my makeup. So it's not to put on the wig, but first of all, let's give it food. You guys, something really horrible happened to me, but I'm going to be sharing it in my vlog. You'll probably see the vlog before this video or this video before the vlog, but either way, this week started horribly, you guys. Let's just be honest. This week started really horribly, and I've been feeling so sad since then, but I feel so much better. But something like on Sunday, I was feeling so sad. Something really bad happened to me, something that has never happened before, and it's mostly me being angry at myself for letting such kind of thing happen to me. Because you guys, I don't know, I like to believe I'm a very careful person, and so this thing that happened was totally avoidable. It was totally avoidable, but because of the fact that I was in a hurry, that's one thing, guys. Don't ever make decisions when you're in a hurry. Okay, if you're in a hurry, just take your time. Just know that, I don't know, you should retrace your steps and think about the thing you are about to do, if it's even worth it. Because if I had taken a step back on Sunday before this thing happened, the thing that happened shouldn't have happened. But anyway, it happened, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just like, I was really very sad the day this thing happened. I'm going to share the details of what happened in my vlog, because this is solely a get ready with me, and I've already shared with you guys a story, so I don't want to keep talking. I just want to finish getting ready and let's continue with our day, I beg. But really, I don't wish the thing that happened to me to my worst enemy, because it's not even okay. I mean, I used to hear other people's story. I never knew I would someday be in their shoes. So that's it. But right now I feel so much better. But like, when I shared it with people around me, like, I just had to let it out. Like, once I let something out, something that is bothering me or something I'm going through, I just feel like it just goes with the saying, problem solved is problem shared is problem solved. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. How do I look? I'm looking really cool. It's time to go change my robe. Let me change. I'll be right back. I'm wearing this long hand shirt, but I rolled up the hand a little bit so that, like, I won't be too formal. But that is it. So that's it for this video. I'm really running late right now, so I need to go. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, Comment in the comment section. Have you ever had this kind of experience before, especially if you grew up in Nigeria? Because it's kind of fear that parents instill on their children while growing up is just on another level. If you're in Nigeria, you understand what I'm talking about. So let me know about your own experience in the comment section. And if you're here to subscribe to my channel, I hope you do. Please do subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.